Ahora vamos a continuar con la Universidad de DCU en Irlanda, en Dublín. Hola, Bridget, hello, how are
Hola,
you?
Nash. Hi, I'm great, thanks. How are you guys?
Great, too. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us. This is great.
So you can share your screen if you want.
Yep. Okay, great. I will do that now and get started. Hello, everyone. Thanks again for joining us today. It's great to be here and to be representing DCU and tell you a little bit about the opportunities that we have on offer. I'm honored to be joined by my colleague, Carlos Garcia Cabrera, who is representing the Faculty of Engineering and Computing as well. So we're excited to talk to you a little bit about the opportunities that are available here. I'm going to go ahead and provide a little bit of an introduction in English. Carlos is going to come in and sort of talk a little bit from the academic perspective in Spanish. So you get a bit of mix from both of us, but hopefully it'll be some good information and we'll provide you with some details around DCU and studying in Ireland. So for those of you I appreciate may not really have thought about Ireland as a destination or may not have considered it as a location to study in, but I'd really like to encourage you to think about it. I mean, often we say here to students, Céad Míle Fáilte, which means 100,000 welcomes. And Ireland is really a very friendly and welcoming and safe environment for international students. So we're really keen to get students thinking about studying in Ireland. It is a small place, so our current population is just under 5 million. And I think I looked today, Mexico City is about 21 million. So it's a very different scale probably than many of you are used to, but it means it is a very manageable place. And it's very good for international students to get around and to meet a lot of other people. So it's a vibrant European capital and a great spot to kind of be right on the doorstep of all of Europe. So you can get to other parts of Europe very easily, whether that's London or Paris or Barcelona. You can be there in a matter of hours, and still it's a great place to kind of be. So we're located right in Dublin, which is the capital, right on the north side of the city. So you get great access to all that the city center has to offer, as well as then kind of access to the greater countryside from Dublin and our campus. So why would you consider Dublin? One of the things I always like to kind of share with students, and I suppose these two pictures kind of represent that, is just sort of the diversity and the mix of experience you can have in a place like Dublin. So this photo is essentially two views of the same river right in the city center. And on the left, you'll see sort of the, kind of historical European kind of capital. And then on the right, you see sort of the dynamic and vibrant sort of industry and links and things that are happening in Dublin at the moment. So you get a really great mix of both the old and the new, and an opportunity to experience both of that as students with us. The university itself is a very modern university. So we recently celebrated our 40th anniversary, so we're still quite young in terms of university universities in Europe. But that means we really focused on sort of, transforming students through our education, through our research. We're a very innovative university. We're engaged at both the local, the national and international level. We're really focused on issues like sustainability and kind of working towards those kinds of aspects with students. We have about 17,000 students registered at the university, and 2,000 of those are international students from over 70 different countries. So if you're studying with us, you get a chance to meet a lot of local students, but you also get a chance to meet other international students and kind of have a really diverse and interesting experience. We all know the last 18 months have been a pretty challenging time globally, and that's certainly true here in Ireland as well. But I think as a university, we really strive to take the safety and security of our students as the first priority. And we've responded to sort of the challenging times very well. And this is exemplified by us being named as the University of the Year for 2021 by the Good University Guide. And this is really in response to sort of our COVID protocols and how we dealt with students, how we pivoted and allowed them to sort of engage with their academics and to to work online and the virtual as well as the kind of in-person activities that we had available. So it's something that we're very proud of in terms of our response to COVID and how we've met that challenge. But I think if you decide to come to DCU, you'll know that you're going to have a quality experience, both academically as well as personally. We are Ireland's fastest growing university. We're consistently ranked in the top 60 of the world's youngest universities. So, you know, we've accomplished a lot in a pretty short period of time, and it's a great way to kind of come and work with leading scholars in their fields and really get exposed to kind of top-notch research and academic instruction. We are also Ireland's #1 university for graduate employability, and we're ranked 19th in the world for this. So again, you know, we really strive to prepare students for what they might go on to do after they graduate. And this has really been borne out in the statistics of our students and alumni and what they've been able to do after graduation. The university is a comprehensive university, so we have close to 70 different undergraduate programs. These are across our 5 academic faculties. So obviously the Faculty of Engineering and Computing, which is what Carlos will speak about in a few minutes, the Faculty of Science and Health, Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, the Business School, and our Institute of Education. Our undergraduate courses are generally 3 to 4 years in length. They do include sort of options for internships and study abroad. So depending on the course that you choose, you may be able to do a full year of a paid internship or a year abroad in another country. We also offer an on-site foundation program. So for those students that may require a foundation in order to start their program, it is guaranteed progression to their course at DCU. It's one application, one visa process. It's all taught on the DCU campus. And it's very small classes, so you get a lot of personalized attention. So it's a great way to really prepare yourself to succeed on your undergraduate course at DCU. I like to throw this slide up as well because it just gives a sense, I suppose, of kind of, again, the dynamism that's happening in Dublin at the moment. DCU is very well connected, I suppose, to industry, and we incorporate that in all of the degrees that we offer. And so for a lot of students, in addition to doing the 1 year's work placement, they actually get the opportunity to learn from and engage with others, other professionals in the field, whether that's through guest lectures or other opportunities to kind of get connected. And hopefully some of these organizations are familiar to you, but a lot of the top multinational corporations are all headquartered in Dublin. We are now the largest English-speaking country in the European Union. So a lot of organizations have made their headquarters in Dublin, and it's great for the environment here, both from an academic perspective as well as from a work perspective. Fees and scholarships, the average undergraduate course is generally about 15,000 euros per year. And we do offer some scholarships for non-EU students. We offer a merit scholarship, which is based on your academic performance. There's no application required for that. You're automatically assessed when you apply to the university, and the value of that is around 2,000 euros. Students do work part-time when they come to study with us. You can work 20 hours per week during the academic term and 40 hours during breaks and over the summer period. One of the big draws for students to Ireland is also the stay back visa, which allows students to stay in Ireland for up to 12 months after they graduate from an undergraduate program and work. So it's a really great way, again, to get some good experience and to stay in Ireland a little bit and sort of build your own networks and things from there. We do have a very strong student support and development area. So again, although we talk a lot about the academic piece, there is a lot there in terms of your own support and what we provide for students. We have an advice center where they run workshops on CV writing. They do sort of financial help, anything that you might need assistance with, information about events. They're great for any kind of queries that you might have, and they can usually point you in the right direction. You know, we take the health and well-being of students very seriously. So we have counselors on site, we have a health center, we have a great interfaith center where students can go and congregate and meet other students. We also have a very vibrant students union. So there's lots of things to get involved in and a lot of places, I suppose, to provide support. We also offer university accommodation on campus. Again, these are single study rooms. They're all self-catering with a shared social space, so shared kitchen, kind of lounge area. They're really conveniently located right on campus. And you can stay for the whole year. So the contract usually runs from August to August of the year, or you can do a shorter 9-month contract as well. They're pretty flexible, so they'll work with students. And international students do get priority in this. So we do work very closely with you if you want to stay on campus and making sure that you can secure a room for yourself. There is a lot of private accommodation available in Dublin as well, but it is an in-demand sector, I suppose, in Dublin. So obviously the university accommodation is a great way to secure a spot and make sure you've got something that's close, convenient, safe, and handy for your studies. We do have over 120 different clubs and societies, so you can see just a range there of what we have on offer. I always tell students, if you can't find something that you're interested in, either you haven't looked hard enough or you're going to have to start your own club. But there's pretty much everything there to choose from, everything from Harry Potter to surfing club to you know, sports clubs that you can do just for fun or more for competitive sort of competitions. So it's all there for you to get involved in. We do have a really extensive sports facility on campus as well. So again, as I was saying, if you're more competitive with regard to sports, there are teams that play other universities around the island, or you can kind of get involved more for fun or your own enjoyment. The application process is pretty straightforward. It's a direct application to DCU. So again, your counselors and advisors at EduLinks can help you with this. We do sort of take all local qualifications into account. We also look at students who maybe have done international qualifications, so the IB or A levels, and we work closely with you to help you understand the entry requirements that would be needed for whatever program you're applying to. As I said, we do offer the foundation program as well. So that's another good option for students that maybe don't qualify to enter directly into year one. The English language requirements, we accept all major English language tests, and we can work with you on that as well with pre-sessional courses or other language acquisition courses if necessary. We try to turn around decisions within a 2-week working time frame, so 10 working days. And try to get back to you quite quickly with those. So again, we are definitely there to help and support you in any way we can and work with you very closely through the process. And our office, obviously, as I said, we're there to help and support. You've got the international.office@dcu.ie email address. You can always contact us. But the EduLinks counselors all know us and are familiar with us, so we work very closely with them as well. But certainly feel free to follow us on social media and all of that. And then I'm just going to pass it over to Carlos quickly and allow him to kind of go through a few of the engineering things.
Thank you very much, Bridget. Bien, déjenme presentarles la Escuela de Ingeniería de DCU, por favor. Next slide, please. Bridget, can I get the next slide, please?
There we go.
Vamos a empezar por qué es lo que consideramos en DCU que significa hacer ingeniería. Es que para nosotros implica inventar, diseñar, analizar, construir y testear para repetir este ciclo y de esta manera ir mejorando. Next slide, please. Bridget, next, okay. Así que para nosotros los ingenieros que se gradúan en nuestra escuela han de ser capaces de innovar y crear, ser buenos solucionadores de problemas y ser capaces de trabajar en grupos de trabajo multidisciplinares, como veréis, y ser capaces de mejorar y tener las ganas de mejorar el mundo, así como de poder viajar para solucionar problemas allá donde se les llame y por lo tanto tener cualificaciones que sean válidas en todos esos sitios. Next slide, please. Así que para nosotros hacer ingeniería en DCU significa tener equipos competitivos y modernos donde nuestros estudiantes de ingeniería pueden trabajar con los más modernos laboratorios, con realidad virtual, impresoras 3D y otros equipos de altísima tecnología. Ofrecemos una universidad joven y por tanto moderna y una universidad donde las asociaciones de ingeniería son una de las más competitivas, no solo a nivel dentro de la propia universidad, sino en el resto del mundo, como veréis a lo largo de la presentación. Nuestros profesores y nuestros investigadores tienen un muy fuerte y muy competente nivel. Y como ya ha mencionado mi compañera Bridget, los números en cuanto a empleabilidad son los más altos en el país y de los más competentes en el mundo. Next slide, please. Y ahora dejad que reproduzcamos este vídeo donde una de nuestras estudiantes os explica un poquito más acerca de nuestras instalaciones. Can you play the video, please?
Engineering in DCU has a ton of courses on offer, all based in the School of Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering and the School of Electronic Engineering. Staff have created a very supportive learning environment, whether you're learning at home or in class, to ensure the best possible experience for students. The Stokes Building is where this all happens. On the ground floor we have manufacturing labs on one side and electronics labs on the other. On the first and second floors there are labs and computer rooms dedicated to electronic and computer engineering. Mechanical labs are located in the basement. There are huge workshops and computers equipped with powerful 3D design and testing software. We've recently added the Stokes extension, with new lecture halls and classrooms which are also fitted out with the latest equipment necessary for teaching online. DCU prides itself on giving engineering students hands-on experience as quickly as possible, whether this is testing materials, manufacturing parts, building circuits, or designing code. Engineering at DCU ensures that you start developing and using your knowledge and skills as early as first year. All of our engineering courses complete the same first year no matter what course you choose. This gives you the chance to try out elements of each engineering course and make a decision at the end of your first year as to which type of engineering you would like to study. Options include mechatronics, biomedical, mechanical and manufacturing, electronic and computing, and a brand new entry for 2021 is sustainable systems and energy. The faculty also encourage students to get involved in engineering projects outside of their course. Big projects such as Airloop and the DCU Formula Student Team were started by our own students. They have travelled far and wide, and some of them have met the legendary Elon Musk. Students are given plenty of opportunities to build their experience in DCU engineering, from in-house competitions to work placements as part of their courses to final year projects. DCU makes sure that you get a great experience and even meet some amazing people along the way.
Thank you very much. Well, next slide, please. Como nuestra alumna explicaba, en la Escuela de Ingeniería Electrónica contamos con los grados en Ingeniería Electrónica y de Computación, el de Mecatrónica y un año de entrada en la facultad, donde si tenéis dudas sobre qué tipo de ingeniería queréis cursar, podéis hacer un rango de asignaturas distintas y posteriormente decidir a qué tipo de ingeniería queréis dedicaros. Y como comentaba también la alumna, el nuevo grado en retos globales. Next slide, please. Y en la Escuela de Ingeniería Mecánica tenemos el grado de Manufactura e Ingeniería Mecánica, el grado en Ingeniería Biomédica y el grado en Energía Mecánica y Sostenibilidad, integrados con el máster y con la posibilidad de alargar el Integrated Training a lo largo del máster también. El grado también de Ingeniería Mecatrónica y lo mismo que contábamos en la Universidad de Electrónica, de tener un año para decidir qué ingeniería queréis cursar. Next slide, please. El grado en Ingeniería de Computación y Electrónica es un grado muy moderno, donde aprenderéis conceptos con sensores, telecomunicaciones, interfaces, móviles y los más nuevos tecnologías en inteligencia artificial, visión por computador y robótica. Next slide, please. En ingeniería mecatrónica trabajaréis tanto con diseño de manufactura y con lo que es la mecánica más básica de los elementos, junto con la computación y electrónica necesaria para que estos aparatos funcionen lo mejor posible y el software que integran para funcionar de la mejor manera. Next slide, please. En la Escuela de Manufactura e Ingeniería Mecánica, el grado de manufactura, por supuesto, cuenta con un amplio rango de aplicaciones distintas, ya sea en el diseño asistido por computación y con simulaciones, el control y diseño de grandes infraestructuras y la manufactura y la automoción. Next slide, please. También el grado en Ingeniería Biomédica se centra específicamente en aplicaciones similares a las que hemos mencionado, pero aplicadas al mundo de la sanidad, ya sea con implantes, trabajando con diferentes tipos de datos médicos o incluso llegando a hacer asistencia en el diagnóstico. Next slide, please. Como comentábamos, DCU es una de las universidades con más buenos números en general, pero sobre todo en cuanto a empleabilidad y contando con el empleo durante el grado de 6 meses por lo menos. Next slide, please. Con el tipo de Integrated Training que comentábamos en empresas como, next slide, please. Todas estas empresas que nos vienen a buscar a nuestros bien calificados alumnos y con los alumnos salen con experiencia en estas empresas. Muchas gracias.
Carlos, muy interesante. Muchísimas gracias. Por aquí nos están preguntando si hay algo con DCU en ingeniería química. ¿Sabes si tienen alguna propuesta?
No en estas escuelas, Bridget, do we have any...
No.
No, we don't do chemical engineering, unfortunately.
Okay.
So just sort of the ones that were outlined there.
Ok, Mara, te vamos a mandar algunas otras opciones con ingeniería química, no te preocupes. También queríamos saber más sobre su carrera de retos globales.
Yeah, Bridget, what else do we know about the Global Challenges undergraduate course?
Yeah, this is a really exciting initiative at DCU. It's part of what we're calling DCU Futures. So it's really about sort of looking at the world's global problems and how we come together to address them. So it's a really interdisciplinary approach to kind of how we bring scientists and social scientists and others together to sort of address kind of the major global issues, whether that's climate change and, you know, poverty and hunger and things. So it's really about kind of tackling some of those problems, and it allows students to look at it from a lot of different viewpoints. So it'll be kind of a combination of those disciplines together to kind of really explore how to problem solve.
Amazing, amazing program. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Carlos and Bridget from DCU.
Gracias a vosotros.
Muchas gracias a todos los que están aquí con nosotros.